It's a time for package from China. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we're going to take a close look at the 8-bit NES video game called Zoga. It can get more wicked than this if you ask me. Ah man, I really know the original version was pretty cool. They're having a top loader. To be honest, I didn't see many of them, but we're having more like a different system here in Europe. So seeing this from China was kind of a surprise. And another thing, yeah, I was thinking more another clone, 8-bit. We're going to get this horrible reset button on and off at the front, having the original ports. The slot over here. There's not a lot of stuff to see. Also it comes with two controllers. It's a very strange format. It feels quite awful. Select start, and they're not chemical at all. It comes with a power supply. Hey, they give me a universal power supply. It still uses a barrel jack for powering on. Some of them, like the clones, have a micro USB nowadays. Yeah, instruction manual. This is going to call the toilet paper manual, like always. Look at this. This is not even normal. Never dispatchable the computer body. Oh yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do a teardown. Oh yeah. So let's take a closer look at it and let's play some games, because I am super curious what are we going to get. The games fit in very well. Let's see if I can get it out. But let's take a close look at the system and how does it play the games. It's no HDMI, so just old school. And yeah, this is going to be an old school China 8-bit review like we have done before. Why are they giving me this cable? It's the wrong cable! Ugh. Alright, so let's take a close look at the games. The first one, just play the Mario Bros. And let's see how the game is running. I already see some glitching out. I have no idea what it is, but let's see how it plays. Oh, this D-pad is freaking awful. I really need to press it very hard. Come on, pedo. Super Mario! Oh, the D-pad is not responding at all. Just kill myself. But I just wanted to try out this ultimate multi-game card for the NES just to see how it works, but sadly it doesn't do anything. So beside the original games, the Zoga doesn't support a lot. So I wanted to try out this Codemaster game, MiG 21, I'm saying it correctly. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't do anything. So no go for this one. And some of these, let's say, fake systems also have the option for built-in games. But that is also not possible. Oh man. If you're having an adapter, it is a possibility to use Famicom cartridges. But I don't have one at the moment, and no. So it doesn't support the Famicom, more like plug and play. You need to have a converter for that. But when it comes to the compatibility of the games, this is a clone that is purely made for PAL games. Yeah, and the only game that I tried on it was not that great in my opinion. I can keep trying different games, but in the end I can tell you that these clones will all have kind of an issue. It works better than my original NES because that bloody thing stopped working. But let's open it up, and opening up these things are just freaking so fun to do, but also very easy to do. Alright, so let's take a peek inside. And there is not a lot of stuff going on with the top shell, as you can see over here. We're having the switches over here, the valve. And on the bottom part here we're having all the PCBs. This middle one, the gigantic one. But what is quite interesting is that, why does it have 2 slots? What the? Okay, so you understand that this means that this thing supports multiple cartridges? What is going on with this? That is what I call a very strange one. Okay, so let's try a different cartridge though. But nevertheless, I was completely surprised. So let's talk about the PCBs that are inside this machine. So the top version, as you can see, it contains the on-off switch and a micro switch for the reset. Then having the 2 original ports, or the one that looks like the original one. In the middle we're going to get the PCB, and that was what I was surprised about, and I'm thinking they maybe used this in the past, including in game or multi-game card. Okay, so here in the back we're finding the PCB that contains the output signal and input for the power. So when you're looking at the pins, this is just the connection like an original Famicom card. So when you're looking at this, we're going to try it to fit it in, and let's see if we can play a game like this. Another thing is that it just says over here edge connector slot, and there's not really a lot of information over there. Another fun fact is that I just wanted to check it out for you guys which year this thing was made, in 2016. So of course, because it's a China product and completely produced, it was not retro, but it looked retro, but you can see it's already 4 years old as I'm making this video. I needed to remove the shell because it doesn't fit otherwise, but this is super surprising. It's a multi-card from MineKids, and as you can see, it seems to be working. That's very strange that with the PAL version I couldn't get my multi-card to function, but with the Famicom it does work. Alright, that's kind of cool. So it seems to be we can make more like an all-in-one system like this way. Okay, so what happens if I'm using an original cartridge like this and I'm turning it on? What happens then? Okay, so now it switches back to the Mario game, and when I'm removing the Mario game, and I think the reason, and I was thinking why are they making it like this, but this is just that they can sell the system with a multi-card included. It can be a multi-card with a lot of naughty games on it, or just a normal game with homebrew games on it. Oh, I was trying the second controller, but just as shitty like the first one. So I can try out some different games. I can hear some interference in the audio, but the image itself is not bad at all. Oh, that's music. Okay, so final thoughts time. So what do I think of this device itself? The Zoga is one of the best clones I have seen at the moment, and the reason why I'm saying one of the best, I've reviewed so many of the 8-bit stuff that most of them are shitty outputs, horrible music, but this thing is not bad at all, and this is a bonus. You can basically play Famicom, or kind of play Famicom game, because you need to rip them out of the shell. The controls, not even start about it, because this thing looks awesome, but it plays freaking horrible. The AB buttons are okay, it's like start is just working fine, but the D-pad is so awful, it makes this thing freaking unplayable. But I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the little bell, and let me know in the comments what you think of this, and I will see you in the next video.